How's it going, gamers? Today I wanted to talk about Genshin Impact 1.1 and how there were alleged leaks, and I want to go ahead and confirm some information for you. In these leaks, we did have some things such as 2 new characters that they will add at least. One will be added at Adventure Rank 42, and we will get an entirely new map zone. It's called Inazuma and can be accessed at Adventure Rank 35, okay? So there will be 8 new challenges for players to go ahead and explore and, get some XP, some books, some items, some of the good stuff. Who doesn't love a good amount of loot, fresh loot, I'll take it. On the leak list, there is one thing that I do like in particular, which I think Genshin right now is struggling a little bit with. Right now, there is pretty much a lack of original resin, or just resin in general. And it feels like you hit a paywall after, let's say, Adventure Rank 30. Because after Adventure Rank 30, you want to go ahead and do raids and stuff like that. You want to go ahead and explore dungeons. But the game is very lackluster, It doesn't update the resin as much as we would like to, One resin every 8 minutes, you can go to sleep, wake up, and still not have enough for more than 5 minutes of content. I tell you, they really need to work on that, and it seems like they did in these leaks. If these are to be believed, take that with a grain of salt though, because these leaks are more than likely half the time hit or miss. We don't really know if this will be rolled out, but it says here that you can go ahead and get original resin at least twice a day from Catherine at different times. So depending on that, it doesn't even say how much resin, okay? But depending on that, that could give you a bit more boost. And let's say you're going to do, let's say your resin spending. Let's say you're gonna go and get a boss, kill a boss. You don't have to worry about, oh, I'm gonna kill this boss, I'm gonna have to waste my primogems, and instead of getting rolls, you could go ahead and use your resin and then come back to go ahead and get more resin later on. So, it looks like they're trying to come up with a solution for the problem, and hopefully they can work this out, because this is something that we really do need. I'm tired of using my fragile resin. I don't want to go ahead and use primogems when I can be using those for rolls. I paid for the $5, where they give you 300 primogems and then 90 a day. But I don't want to be wasting those 90 a day or more, because sometimes I waste up to 500 of the primogems a day, because I just, I want to be doing bosses more. I come from a different game. It's known as RuneScape. I'm just bossing, and I do hope they can go ahead and fix that. The last thing on the list here does say the gacha rates will no longer display, and the wish system is being changed to something where you essentially are guaranteed a choice of a 4 or 5-star character after a certain amount of wishes with a new currency. Now, if you think about it, why would the developer want to lose money? So this makes no sense. It does say here on the bottom to go ahead and wait, hold on a second. So that last bit is where an alarm started to be tripped for me. It's actually illegal not to show the gacha rates in China and in many regions, and I don't think that this system would be enough to get around that. It also sounds way too generous for a gacha system, even for Genshin. Okay, now you can go ahead and read the rest here. I'll leave it on the screen, but I mean, that just sounds too good to be true. If the raids are going to be removed and you don't know what your odds are, that is there's no reason for you to be spending money on that. You wouldn't know if your rates are going from 1 in 190 to like 1 in 1 million. Like, it's just not feasible to be a possible solution. As well as, I was on Reddit and I saw that they were making $100 million already in their first few weeks of being released. So in that regard, I honestly don't think they'll go ahead and just, you know, get rid of the system they barely made. It's not like they're taking part of their time and their resources to go ahead and just remove something that makes them millions of dollars, you know? Aside from this new rework for the system, I did go ahead and hear that people were expecting the update for 1.1, which was supposed to be released on October 11th. Yeah, they were expecting that the odds for rolling characters would be changed from 1 in 1/90th down to 1 in 50th chance. With that being said, I mean, that sounds a bit more plausible, something that they could implement, and it pretty much wouldn't be that hard to do. But the question arises, would they really go ahead and do that if, you know, at the end of the day, that's going to go ahead and cut into their financial business, you know? Does it really benefit them to go ahead and give us better champions or characters so that we can go ahead and just feel more satisfied with the game? So in that regard, I mean, everything that has been said in this video should be taken with a grain of salt. Nothing is set in stone yet, and we do have to go ahead and wait until November 11th for them to go ahead and release the official update for 1.1, and so that we can see what really stayed and what didn't. But for me, you know, I just hope they do fix that resin problem, because I need more than like 3 raids to do a day. So I do hope the developers get on that and, you know, get it done. Love the game so much. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. If you did like the content here, do go ahead and leave a comment, you know, saying you liked it. Put a like and subscribe, you know, if you want to see more daily videos. I might stream on this channel as well. So stay with the program here, and thanks for watching.